commercial, if you're lucky, you can get 7 to 15 years, depending on what kind of entity you are. But the core thing is that I think a lot of people take this thing for granted. A lot of people consider the need for our services or the use of our services as a luxury product without thinking about the risk that you are taking by just jumping into an opportunity. So one of the key things that I think we need to really harp on as a people is an understanding of what an investment is. That it is an investment, and it is only an investment if it gives you good returns. Otherwise, you are losing money. So with real estate, chances are we need to have an understanding of what the investment in itself is illiquid. When you compare it to other investment, it is illiquid by nature. It is illiquid, which means for you to get out of that investment, you will spend some time before you can get out, especially if you've invested directly. I'll give an example of how Zenza Madia Haho into a call account where you are putting cash away into a call account for you to get interest. When you want that money, you just withdraw that money. And then the fixed deposit day, when you want that money, you know in 3 months I can get that money. That is relatively fast. When you want to sell a property, that is a different case altogether, because depending on the type of property and the times, you are likely to spend 6 months to a year still trying to sell it, and sometimes even longer. Sometimes it's just hard for you to sell it. So I think before we've had conversations around what is happening in the market and the opportunities that are there, the repossessions and all of that stuff, it doesn't throw away the fact that this is a long-term investment, right? So what I want people to start understanding is why we provide the services that we provide and how they can assist you. For instance, if you're looking to build a multi-residential, right? A lot of people want to do the feasibility study and market report and things like that for the financial institution that is financing them. The key thing is you need to do that not because of the financial institution that you are that is financing you. You need to do that because you need to know if your investment is viable. We have people who come in, or people who get sometimes even just inbox me or WhatsApp me and all of that, and you want to build a shopping mall but you don't know if it is viable or not. Guys, there's some instances where a shopping mall is not viable. Okay, there are some locations that make a shopping mall not viable. Even a filling station, sometimes it's not viable depending on the traffic that goes on in that area, that passes that area, and the other where the other filling stations are located. There is a multi-residential now it is viable because of the pricing that is put on there and the level of investment or the level of cost that you have incurred that it requires. So please guys, do not waste your money on a property investment that you think is viable, but you have never done the research around it. You have never checked if all of the assumptions that you're making are accurate. So Advantage Properties, like I said, the services are simple. If you want to enter into any property investment, if it's the development, we can do a feasibility study for you. If you are thinking of buying an existing property, especially for commercial purposes, if it is a hotel, if it is a office block, if it whatever it is, shopping mall, or even just a shop, you have to do the market research. You have to know what is the catchment, that particular shopping mall, what is the general income, that particular location, what is the demographic will come to your shopping mall, so that you know what kind of shops you need to have there that will become viable. Sometimes we see shopping malls open and they don't have tenancy, or that they do have the initial tenancy, but you see shops changing because the developer themselves or the owner of the shopping mall does not know what kind of tenancy mix that they need to have there, what attracts people there, what makes people come there, but to lying at that particular shopping mall so that you can be able to attract the maximum number of foot traffic within your jurisdiction. The other thing is investment proposals. At this time, there are many investment proposals that people are making. You will find, especially if you are in a high-end earning place, if you are in corporate, sometimes even in government, you will see a lot of people come to you with a lot of investment opportunities. There is this, there's that. Hey, you just need to put in this amount of money and then you will get that. Guys, we look at investment proposals on your behalf and we are able to analyze them for you and tell you if it is something that is viable within your affordability, if it is something that you should get into, and if you need to negotiate on that, or you just need to say no to it, or the circumstances that will make it viable for you. So please do not get into something without having done your investment proposal analysis. The other thing is, when you do have opportunities, or you are sure that this thing is going to make money, or you need to raise capital, you need to bring in investors, you need to bring in other people to be able to partner with you in an investment, we also help you to prepare investment proposals. But I guarantee you this, if you are doing an investment proposal but our market analysis says that this is not a viable investment, we will inform you of this and we will tell you, for you to make this thing viable, these are the circumstances that make it work. So for us, when we do an investment proposal that goes to investors, we can put our head on the chopping block and tell people that this thing is definitely going to work under these circumstances, or for this duration of time, or when these things still prevail, because under uncertain economic climate, you never know what's going to happen. But it is important for you to know what are the circumstances that make your investment viable. Otherwise, have a good day, have a good Monday, have a good week, and guys, it's time to build wealth and we are here for you. Thank you.